Welcome to a brief tutorial to show how to print report from the Instructor module of CollegeOffice. Well, go to collegeoffice.com or collegeoffice.org, enter your username and password, click Login. This brings you to the home page. In other tutorials, we have shown you how to change your password, take attendance, record final grades, and how to use this aspect of the application here. Now, in order to print reports, well, you go to the button on the lower right corner of the application which says Print. You click on this button and it brings a screen here with a list of all the reports which are made available to you by your institution. Now, note the text here which says you must allow pop-ups from collegeoffice.org to print reports. Now, it depends if you've come from collegeoffice.org or collegeoffice.com. Those two URL point to the application. But by default, your browser will probably block the reports from printing. So if you click on one of those reports and nothing happens, then you know that it is because your browser is blocking the pop-ups from collegeoffice.org. So what you will need to do is to enable your browser to accept those pop-ups and not to block them, and this varies based upon the browser that you are using. But usually the first time you use a browser, the first time you try to go to one of those reports, and if the browser blocks it, you will see a small message somewhere, and if you click there, it will give you the option to enable the pop-ups from collegeoffice.com or collegeoffice.org. Now, here is a list of all my reports, and if I click on the question mark, this gives me a brief explanation of what the report is about. And if I click on the report itself, then let's say, for example, I click on class rosters, then it brings the report. But like many reports, this report requires some parameters. So I have to select the parameters. In that case, which semester am I looking at? Since 2 semesters are currently open in the system. So let's say I'm looking at spring 2017. Now this is going to bring the list of all the classes I'm teaching here. Now I only teach 2 classes, but I could choose to either print the rosters for all those classes, or maybe I choose to print it for only one of those classes. Then I have a couple options here. Do I want to show or hide the auditors in the class, and do I want to sort the student by their name or by their ID? Once I have selected my parameters, I click View Report. And here's my report, which gives me the list of the students in the class and also shows me the grade if this has already been entered. So now you see that I have 2 tabs here in my browser. This tab is a report. And if I go back to the previous tab, then this brings me back to the application. So it's important to realize that the reports will open in a new tab of your browser. And the way to go back to the application is to switch the tab. Once you are done with the report, you can simply close the tab. And clicking the Home button here on the upper left corner will bring you back to the home page of the application. And this is it on how to print report from CollegeOffice.